Hey guys, Crystal Daz here, bringing another weekly brutal mutation. This week we've got, not sure what the name is, I'll find out in a sec. Here's our
Survival of the
stats.
Fittest.
Survival of the Fittest, there we go. Here's the stats screen, here's the experience screen for those of you interested. Hobbs, could you pop me a replay invite for that real quick again? Alright, we're going to go ahead and give this replay a watch. So this week we did Swan and Vorazun, and we did basically the time stop cheese, where we wait for time stop, hit time stop, go in, kill everything, wait at the next Void Thrasher area, and rinse repeat, and it worked pretty easily. For the transmutation, the two mutations are transmutation and barrier. Barrier just gives enemies a little extra life. Transmutation, enemies keep on morphing into stronger units the more they hit you, so you gotta hit them hard and you gotta hit them fast, and you gotta pretty much not let them hit you. Vorazun works really well for that. Swan's tanks work really good for that. Swan gives extra gas, Vorazun cloaks. It works pretty darn well. So that's what we did. And I'll just let the video play for a little bit. So let's fast forward to about the first wave a little bit. Alright.
Yeah, I'm sick of hearing her yap too. So.
Yeah, no kidding. So as soon as that 4-minute mark rolls around, we'll go back to normal speed. So I'm gonna turn off the player camera here. It's zipping around too fast, so
I owe you a great
my computer can't handle this speed. Alright, let's go back to normal speed right about now. Alright, so the first wave,
combat drop ready. The enemy moves against our base. Show them.
Back down to faster 1. Come on.
It was twitching for me.
Yep. So, yeah, we got the 4-minute wave, not the 3-minute wave. So for those of you who don't know, you can either get a first wave at 3 minutes or a first wave at 4 minutes on this map. If you get the 3-minute wave, you get a different pattern of enemies than you do if you get the 4-minute one. 3-minute waves are weaker but more often. 4-minute waves are larger but less often. So that's how it kind of plays out. First time stop we used right here. He uses his bots. My Dark Templars get done about the time his bots die. I go finish off the Thrasher. We use black holes quite often throughout here, so the enemies don't have a chance to get their transmutation off. I'd say it worked pretty well.
SCV ready.
So Hobbs, you're more of a Swan player than I am. Why don't you give people some your opinions on the upcoming Swan changes?
Alright, get ready, gang. We're
Well,
on defense.
one of the most prominent is the changes to the Cyclone, and I don't play Cyclone, so I don't really have anything to say about it because I don't like the playstyle. The main thing I'm happy about is the Hercules nerf is being changed back to how it was vanilla, which thank God, because I was stupid. An interesting change is that the laser drill is getting a new improved mastery, which I might take in the future.
What was that mastery again?
Instead of just build and upgrade and research time, you're getting an upgrade decrease of 45% if you're at max, which saves a lot of gas, so you can get some extra tanks earlier, or...
Wait, the upgrades cost 45% less, you're saying?
Yeah. If you put all the points in, it'll be 45% less.
Wow. That's actually pretty significant.
Yeah, that's why I'm probably going to use that over the gas drones.
No
I know,
kidding.
Blasphemous, or put at least a couple points in the gas, but I'm not completely certain on that.
I don't know, those will actually be a good competition then, because they'll both save about the same amount of resources.
No, because the drill will save gas too. But then you gotta...
True.
Then you have to factor in how how much gas you would get if you deployed the drones really early, but that also counts for having to spend minerals to build the refineries.
Well, I have no doubt the nerds over at the speedrunning community will figure that out real quick. So.
Yeah.
And I don't mean nerds in a pejorative sense. I mean that as a compliment. So.
Also, SCVs are getting a little bit of a buff. 20% faster build time should help a little bit with Swan's ramp-up time. And also, they will be classified as vehicles, so they benefit from not only the build time for vehicles, but also their health increases a little bit, 20%.
Upgrade complete.
Is useful.
So the build time is nice. It's not quite a command center reactor, but it's getting there.
I'll take it.
Yep.
Here come the Thrashers, commanders. Let's light them up.
Considering how much SCVs you need to pump out in the first 10 minutes of the game, that will help.
I more than welcome it.
Oh, also, Wraiths are getting a change, and the changes they're getting to them pretty significant, where I might actually consider using them from time to time. They're overhauling the damage system they do for ground attacks.
Enemies approaching fast. Man, they look mad. An ally's under attack.
Avoid Thrasher's death has been confirmed.
I'm curious about what changes they'll make to other commanders after this.
Well, I mean, reading the Rainer ones, I mean, his mech is going to be really OP, especially his air.
Yep.
Hope you're up for this.
I don't know what changes
Artanis isn't that great. Like, the changes that he's getting isn't that significant.
Yep. I just am wondering what they could possibly do to Vorazun. I have no idea.
If I had to guess, maybe something about their Void Rays.
Nerf the Void Rays.
No, buff them, because almost no one uses them anymore, except you.
Yeah, well, I only basically use them on
all
one
the
map, so.
players I've played with, they've all gone DT Corsair.
Yep. I mainly use them on one map that I have a niche use for, so, I mean, that's because I have a very specific build order for a very specific set of masteries for Vorazun on a with a very, very specific build order.
One thing I also forgot to mention is Thors are also getting a change, but it still doesn't solve their
Upgrade complete.
their very slow movement speed and their clunkiness, and they just take up too much room trying to get ground units through.
Yep.
So I don't know if I'd be using builds with them, but maybe I'd use them from time to time.
Do you think they'd ever consider miniaturizing the Thors?
I'm not even concerned about size. I'm concerned about their movement speed.
Fair enough.
Explorer reporting.
So yeah, those are some of the changes coming to Swan that we can all look forward to. It'll definitely change his playstyle a little bit. We'll see how that goes, though. So anyway, back to this map that we're on, since we haven't been talking about it. There's a big wave coming up from the left here pretty quick. Does spawn about 30 seconds after the Thrasher, but I don't think we're too worried about it. The composition that we got, as you've all seen, is Bio-Terran, so it's majority Marines, Medics, Marauders, Fire Bats, and other stuff, so.
Use it well. There's your objective, commanders. Show those Thrashers
Banshee
who's boss.
turns into a hybrid here.
Yeah, I noticed you got a hybrid there, and then I was like, uh-oh. But
Prepare yourselves. The enemy
it's
is
fine
inbound
since
on
it
our
was a
base.
ground unit, so.
Yeah, anytime a battlecruiser Yamatos, it's basically a guaranteed hybrid.
Yep. And, you know, at this point, I completely had forgotten about my Dark Pylon's recall. I could have come across the whole map, but I was like, no, I gotta walk. Just me being a dumb person again.
Dum 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 dum.
Not what I was gonna say, but
Void Thrashers
trying to be
are
nice
to
for the
burn a hole through
YouTubers
the
with their
fortress's ceiling.
delicate
So,
ears.
You know, that seems bad.
Alright. Here's the part where you get way more kills than me.
Marines feed my nuke.
Stop in time now. Void Thrasher slain.
Fortress is under fire. If anyone wants to go and kill a Void Thrasher, I'd be much obliged.
So yeah, this was actually substantially easier than I thought it was going to be.
Void Thrashers knocking on our door.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to answer.
Mostly I just hate transmutation because I'm used to it being paired with horrible things like void rifts or power overwhelming, just those nasty ones.
That Archangel tried for some
But
evasive
just
maneuvers.
transmutation on its own, not the worst thing in the world. So.
I think how I outkilled you was the concentration beam on that wave.
I think it was a combination of all the things you did, but you definitely did beat me by about 80, 90 kills. So,
It was more of 110.
well, who's counting?
I mean, we weren't. The fortress still had 3/4 of its health left, so we weren't in any real hurry. We were just building stuff, even after the Thrashers came out.
Oh, look at
waiting
that!
for our
We're
cooldowns.
literally exactly at 3/4 of its health. Nice. So yeah, we're just literally waiting here to get upgrades, max out, etc. So I literally had 250 energy at this point. I could have switched my mastery over to something else other than that. But yeah, we were like, this is easy. So I don't think anybody will have too much of a problem with this, unless you're like
As long as you don't go Stukov.
versus Sky Terran.
If you go Zagara, don't be stupid and just spam Zerglings.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people do it.
If you're Sagara or Stukov, don't piss off your ally by feeding the enemy and then having 5, 20, 30 hybrids coming straight to their base because you lost your whole army. That's just a dick move. Don't do that. Please, please, please.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah, don't be that guy. Anyway, I believe it's coming up here. Come on, you guys, get going.
Add-ons ready.
We insisted we wait.
Yeah, well, I needed to wait for time stop, so. But it
Dude, I bet we
happened.
could have whomped them even without time stop.
Yeah, but there's no kill like
Where's the
overkill.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, if that isn't overkill, I don't know what is. I mean, we literally appear and everything just dies. I love it.
About you turned into a hybrid and it instant died.
Yep. So yeah, that's this week, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed. I've said everything I'm going to say about it. Hobbs, any last words?
Don't be stupid if you go swarmy.
Y'all take care. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.